Yo, what is up guys, it's me Silent Knight with my Temporis update video. I'm currently on the Temporis server playing my Osamodas and I am currently level 64 agility build. But let's go back to last week because I actually did promise you guys a Temporis video at the end of last week. Some things happened that made me not able to make a video. So first things first, Temporis got released on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday, and I wasn't able to make a video then because I was working and I only could play like for an hour or something. So I wanted to just check a few things. So I actually planned to make a video on Thursday, but the game was offline for like the entire day. I saw streamers like Viper who streamed like 7-8 hours, and from those 8 hours they only played the game for like 1 to 1.5 hours. So the game was offline for like most of the day. I think I only played like an hour maybe, and the servers were very unstable, so I didn't really think it was a good time to make a video. And yeah, Friday, Saturday was for me just a really busy days. I could only play like a little bit. On Sunday I did play a little bit more, but I didn't really feel like making a video yesterday. So yeah, now it's Monday. It's like 4 or 5 days after the Temporis opened. Some people are like far over level 100. Yeah, so I'm a little bit behind, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So yeah, in the guild that I'm in now, I think even Benjamin is also in the guild. He's not online at the moment, but yeah, this guy's already level 145, highest level of the guild, and some more people above level 100. Benjamin is already level 82, so even he is higher level than me. So yeah. I'm one of the lower levels actually, but yeah, that's not really big of a deal. Temporis lasts for 8 weeks, so we have all the time. I'm gonna be doing a small update from what I've been doing so far, and gonna give you some tips to help you progress through the Temporis actually. So like I said, I'm level 64 at the moment. Actually, in the beginning, in the first couple of days, I did the exact same thing as in the previous Temporis. I grinded the challenges. So the last Temporis that I played was the Eka Flip Temporis. I think that was Temporis 5. And because of the card system, you couldn't level. So I was just at level 30 spamming the Incarnate dungeon. So yeah, I got these challenge achievements pretty much done actually. The dungeon challenges are done. I think I stopped at 450. And same as these, so I got like at the moment I got like 500, but it's very easy to get the regular challenges by just doing the content at your level. But I already completed the 500 dungeon challenges, and you get like quite a lot of tokens. Like you guys know, the main point of this Temporis is to gather the Tempokens for the battle pass, which I will show you guys in a second. So yeah, I've been just grinding out some achievements after that. Doing some dungeons. I did do all the Incarnate quests actually last week. That was the first thing I did. And after that I started the dungeon quest. So the first quest starts at Sunflower Dungeon. There's an NPC. And after that I think you have to talk to the NPC. I can make this bigger. You have to talk to the NPC at the Astrup Inn, and I think after that you go to the Keymaster, I think over here at Kenya Lake. So that's one dungeon quest line. The other one starts over here at the bottom left, 1-15. There's an NPC over there that provides dungeon quests as well. So I'm just running those dungeons with full achievements. Sometimes duo with somebody of the guild or alliance, so that's pretty nice as well. As for the Tempokens, I am currently at 379. So I got some rewards. I got the head from the cosmetic. The pet is going to be next. After that I get some bags of kamas, so you get 5 of these 20,000 kamas. So that's 100 kk, pretty nice. Shield is gonna be soon as well. So my goal for this Temporis is to get a minimum of 1210 tokens to get the cosmetic, the custom, and the pets mount. You get this one, and after that I think the rewards are pretty disappointing, honestly. The pets mount is changing colors a little bit, so you get this one, then you get like a emote. I don't know how it looks, I can't see it. Then you get this variant of the pets mount, and then eventually get another emote and another pets mount and the last pets mount. So I don't really like they putting emotes over here. Like, they could have gone with like good cosmetics. Like for example, this hat. This is like I think this one was free when you pre-registered for the Temporis. Like, I wanna get these cosmetics on the real server. I don't know if they transfer. I have to ask. If they transfer to the real server, it's gonna be nice because I really like this this hat on my OSA. So yeah. As for the gear progress that I made in the beginning, I went with a strength set, so I actually went to Astrip, fought some Peewees, and then got myself a full Peewee set, and then I grinded the Incarnate dungeon. After that, so basically the goal of this Temporis is to gather all the pets, well, people call them Pokemon because it's kind of like a Pokemon feeling you get to it. So you gather the pets, so I gathered some strength pets that I've used in the beginning. After that I went to agility at level, I think around level 36 or something. Because I dropped the Toadie and I dropped the Carnivore stuff. After that I dropped some other agility items, and also I dropped the Mad Tofu Cloak with maximum agility. And agility is pretty strong early game because at level like 40 you could already get like 300 to 400 agility. That's pretty high. And I got the Shadowman, the Ho Ghostly, and the Gloomason pets. These are pretty strong, especially the Shadowman. It's really strong. It has like a spell that does more damage if you hit multiple enemies. Other than that, there's also achievements that you get from capturing a monster and then doing a fight with that monster of a group equal or higher than your own level. So that's basically how you get all of these challenges done. Each one gives 2 Tempokens, so that's nice. Here you get Tempokens from leveling, so leveling is gonna get big points as well. I think at level 100 you get 20, 22, 24. So yeah, leveling is pretty important, so I have to XP some. Wanted mobs, I think this is also some tokens over here. Challenges already almost completed it. Achievements itself, so I'm almost at 1,000 and I get like 10 tokens. I think 2,000 it's pretty doable. You get the dungeon wave, so yeah, I've already completed these dungeons. Each dungeon gives like 4 Tempokens, so it's really worth doing it. 5 tokens when they get some higher level, I think. Yeah, so up to 10 I think, because I won't really be doing like above 150 I think. Last Temporis that I played I got to 150 and then I quit. That was also my goal. Probably also gonna be my goal for this Temporis, like be level 150 full geared and then do what I can do and then just quit probably. You can do the dungeons multiple weeks to get multiple tokens. Arch monsters is a pretty nice way to get some tokens as well. Monster achievements, actually I should be doing this. Only 1 token per achievement, but these achievements are pretty easy to get. So yes, that's basically the thing of this Temporis. You have to get the pets. Your character doesn't have any spells except for some class spells. So for example, the OSA has high energy shot that buffs the summons. I got Whip that can like position my summons a little bit, and Animal Harmony that does damage sharing. and also has a passive spell that when a summon dies, it gets resurrected on the next turn, but it has 50% of its HP and minus 30% resistance. So it's pretty vulnerable, but that's the only way to have 3 summons out. So that's basically it for my progress. I'm actually going to want to give you guys some advice, because I don't know, but maybe some of you guys watching this video, you think you want to start out with the Temporis, you're a little bit behind. So I'm gonna give you some tips to progress faster, get some starting commas and get some good gear. So first of all, when you're fighting monsters, I'm gonna show you one thing first. So the monsters, the summons that you want to gather, like if you go over the map, they should spawn like around the map randomly as a Modster. I will show you guys. I think there's probably, yeah, there's one over here. So these purple guys, these are Modsters. If you fight them, you have a 50% chance of dropping one of those summons. So I will show you guys. Hopefully I'm gonna drop it for the video. Also showing you guys how the summons work. So yeah, you basically summon as an OSA, you can buff them. Every class has different class spells and passive. You can check the website for those, but yeah, OSA is one of the best classes. I think it's a fixed 50% drop. So doing a challenge will not increase the drop rate actually. So yeah, killed it and I dropped it. So you can drop them multiple times, and I think at the I will show you guys in a sec. There's like a special place where you can go with this potion, and you can trade these for special tokens, which I will show you guys in a second. But I haven't really go really in depth into what you can do with those, so I can't really tell. Maybe I will show you guys in the next video, but I will show you the area when I'm done. So yeah, that's basically how you drop the summons. So the other thing is, I don't know if you can I can show, yeah. So the other thing is you drop gear from monsters. So as you see here, I drop these items, and you drop them like from their level. So these mobs are level 40 and 48, so I drop items from level 39, 44, so around that level. As for gear, you can go to the encyclopedia. So if you want, for example, a toady, you want to go agility. So let's say you want that. You can click on it, right click, you go to bestiary, and then you can show what kind of monsters drop the toady. So here you can see the red scarlet leaf drops a toady with a 6% base drop rate. So challenges will increase it. There's actually going to be prospecting candies. They are currently disabled because of some bugs. They will probably be enabled again after Tuesday's maintenance. So you can basically drop the gear and pretty much get yourself geared for free. So I dropped the Mad Tofu cloak by myself from the Mutant Tofu. I think if you drop something, the stats are pretty good as well, so maging is not really that necessary. But all the gear that you drop, don't delete it, don't just throw it out somewhere. There's like 2 things that you can do. The number one thing that most people do is crush for runes. Runes aren't really worth anything except for the AP, MP, range and summons. Those are worth something. Like the AP and MP, you can sell them. The range and summons, you can trade them for nuggets if you are in an alliance and you have a recycler, which most of them have. Then you can trade them for nuggets. And eventually I think you need 5,000 nuggets to buy a pets mount for level 60. And they sell for like 200 kk, maybe even more, so that's pretty nice. As for the regular runes, the only useful thing with runes is maging professions. So basically runes are free. So I've leveled the Jewel Mages to level 70 because I want to mage my Giuliano with MP Exo soon. MP Exo Giuliano is like 500 to 600 kk, so I really cannot afford it. But if I drop some gear with MP on it, I get some MP runes, so I can try to mage it myself. So yeah, leveling maging professions is really helpful. Other than that, runes aren't really worth anything. So the best thing that you can do with your items is actually go right from the Astrup Sap, one map, and go to the Astrup Inn, go inside. There's actually a Modster over here as well. Go inside the Astrup Inn, talk to this this guy with the big belly. Talk to this guy and click buy sell, and then click the items that you don't use, and then it says you get this amount of kamas basically. So you might think, oh, that's not really that much, it's not worth doing it. But if you actually have a lot of items, so you sell this, and you sell this as well, 440 kamas. You sell this, 307. You sell this, 300. And if you have like tens, hundreds of items, you can get kamas pretty quickly. Like yesterday, you have to click them one by one. That's really the actual downside of this. It can take some time. But yesterday it took me like 10 minutes to crush, to sell all the items that I had in my bank that didn't have an MP, AP, range or summon, because those I crushed. And I got like 60 kk from it. With 60 kk you can buy a lot of things, like items, some runes, some bread maybe, I don't know. Just you think about it. You can buy pets mount at level 60 if you don't have the nuggets. I paid 120 kk for it, I think, a little bit below market price. So I got lucky, but yeah, you can get some easy kamas because gear drops very, very easy. If you run like a dungeon, your inventory is like full of gear, so it's easy kamas. So that's gonna be my main tip for this Temporis: sell your gear. Next tip is when you go to Astrup, so when you're done with the Incarnum stuff and you go to Astrup, get both the dungeon quest, so the first one starts at the Sunflower Dungeon and the other one starts at 1-15 on the bottom left of Astrup. I think questing in this Temporis is a little less important than on the Temporis 5, where you didn't like level from XP. So questing and achievements brings a lot of XP, so you can level quickly and have some fun in the game. So there you go, I accepted 2 achievements, went to level 65. So yeah, questing, as for questing, I did all the Incarnum quests, like it takes about an hour or 2 maybe. It's very easy, very quick, so I advise to do those. I didn't do the Astrup quests yet though, but you can do them as well. I think you get the Silver Dofus. There are some quests that are a little bit buggy, because obviously with the Temporis now you have summons, so your class doesn't have spells, so I think some quests aren't really adjusted to that yet. But yeah, if you want to quest, you can do it. I think leveling is more important here. Dropping some gear, dropping the right Modsters, to be able to fight your way through higher levels, and then get the dungeon achievements, the monster achievements, all that kind of stuff, because that's gonna give a lot more points. If you look at the time it costs you for questing, I think questing is gonna be less important. As for professions, like I said, leveling the maging professions isn't really that hard, so you can level the maging professions, get some extra pots as well, because you're dropping a lot of gear. So pots is gonna be a real problem. So if you get like a lot of runes, you can level 3 maging professions to level 200, get some extra pots, and they also help you mage some gear in the later levels to save you some kamas in the end. Also, a tip that's maybe a little bit pay to win, but if you're level 60 and you get the pets mount, I highly suggest getting a globally pre-sentient potion. They do cost some money. If you have some kamas on the real server, I think you can also buy it with oak grinds for 5,000 oak grinds. But I just bought one of the cosmetic packs, and I got the globally pre-sentient potions for free actually. with that. But yeah, it's really helpful because obviously you start over, so you don't have any zaps. So you can just use the potion on the mount, do control click and automatically walk over there if you want. So that's gonna be really helpful. So yeah, if you want to go to free cost all the way over here, it's a really far walk. Like obviously, if you don't want to spend money, you can walk all the way over there. But yeah, I really think it's nice to have a mount with auto run. So let's go to the next tip that I have for this Temporis is the class. So most of you guys probably pre-registered, or if you're just starting now and you don't know what class to pick, there's like a French guide out there with a tier list. I think you can also check on YouTube for Volcasaurus. He did a video about it. What class would be the best? I think OSA would be at the top classes. Along with Ekflip is pretty good as well because it buffs crits, I think. Uchinek is pretty nice as well. It does like some life steal, so the summons do pretty nice damage, but they also life steal, so they cannot really die. I haven't really gotten into the other classes yet. I think Heliotrope is pretty nice as well with the portals. If a summon walks through a portal, they get like 2 AP, so that's pretty nice as well. And I think buffing AP is pretty handy, honestly. Like, with the high energy shot, obviously I'm buffing the vitality, the power, AP, MP. But because I'm buffing the AP, I can do like an extra spell with the summon. So any class that somehow buffs AP on the summons, so like Osa and Elio, they have an advantage, honestly. So also you can buy the unlimited class change. I think it's like 10 bucks or something like that. You can unlimitedly class change if you want. But yeah, honestly, if you pick one of the best classes, honestly, just pick whatever class you like playing. But I highly suggest looking at the passives first for the class, because obviously these classes don't play like the regular server. So yeah, just look at those spells first. OSA is really nice. Since we're talking about microtransactions, so on the main Dofus website there's a little section with the Temporis rentals things. You can buy cosmetics for like €1, but you can also buy a coupon for €10, and then you can buy all the cosmetics in the game for just 1 kamas. So before going to the next tip, which is going to be about gear, let's use this potion. I think you're gonna get it early game. It's unlimited, so when you use it, you get a new one. It teleports you over here to this special place where you can do a lot of things, talk to NPCs, all that kind of stuff. So I've talked to this guy. Head to Bestow Logi Workshop, or whatever you want to call it. You can crush items for runes over here. I think you can make pets. You can make these. Like I haven't really even checked all this kind of stuff because I'm just playing the game. Honestly, let's see what this guy has. I don't know what this is. Head to the Modster Center. So here you have a lot of NPCs. Let's see. If I talk to this guy, you can buy the cosmetics. So I think these cosmetics actually go with you back to the Echo server or whatever server you play after the Temporis ends. So I'm gonna have to check. I think the OSA tokens I'm gonna show you guys in a second. You get these from trading the pets for tokens. So basically you have to get a lot of pets to get these cosmetics, but I want the red one and the black one and maybe the white one. So that's gonna be a lot of tokens. Honestly, I've saw people with these. Like how do people get these already? This is like 1,000,000 tokens. I don't get it, honestly. But it's like a pets mount, but if you ride it, like you're super quick. I think, where is it? This one, the Enertroph. If you trade him, like here, you can see you get the OSA token. So I don't need these. I don't need this. So I get like 24 tokens, and then I trade this guy, and I need like 500. I think 500 is decent. It's doable. Like if you take like a day, maybe 2 days, just searching for Modsters and getting the summons, you can pretty much get the cosmetics pretty easy. So with the tokens you can buy a lot of things, some potions, which I think not really worth it, because if you go to Haven Bag, you get a free shop. You get pebbles, some more potions, sparkling pebbles. So there's some other things that you can buy over here. Philbit's nice. So yeah, that's with the tokens, but I honestly will be using the tokens for the cosmetics, because that's the only reason I'm playing Temporis. Like, obviously I'm playing for fun, but cosmetics is the main reason I am playing the Temporis. So this is what I'm talking about. So if you buy the coupon for 10 euros, you can basically you have access to all these cosmetics for just 1 Kamas. It's literally every cosmetic in the game, I think, probably something like that. So I just bought the Pets Mount cosmetic for €1 because I'm not gonna buy any of these cosmetics. Honestly, it's just temporary, so it's a waste of money. So yeah, but yeah, other than that, I haven't really checked out this area, so I'm going back for now. You can use the potion, check out the area if you want. There's probably some more in there that I haven't really checked. So if you leave the area, you go to Incarnum, which I don't really get, but yeah, whatever. So next up, gear. Like I said, gear drops from enemies, so you don't really have to spend any money, any Kamas on gear. So just drop it from monsters. If you want specific gear, which I suggest to go after level, let's say after level 30, 36, something like that. So if you want to go for a specific gear, just check the encyclopedia, check the bestiary, and check what monsters drop the gear. Then fight those monsters. It's pretty easy to drop the gear, honestly. So I got the Toadie, the Tofu, like this is just basic agility gear. This is just a random agility belt, random agility boots. I got the Kama Sutra. I actually got it from someone in our guild. He had a spare one, but basically you can drop it from the quacks, the earth quacks, which are pretty easy to kill for your agility. I got the wisdom rings. I dropped it from the Dofus. So yeah, it's pretty easy. Got a shield, got some trophies that I dropped. I bought the Sirocco. So I'm level 60 now, so my gear is a little bit outdated. So I will be looking at some new gear. Actually gonna buy the Kara cap. I want 9 AP because for 9 AP I can do a little like for 9. So for 9 AP I can actually summon 2 summons and put high energy shot on turn 1. So that's pretty nice. So I'm gonna be changing the belt boots, probably this ring as well, and I think I will change the head as well for AP head. So, but I really want to mage these items as well, so I might just level up the maging professions first before getting some new gear. So yeah, that's for dropping the gear. As for the advice that I have on gear, early game I would go agility. Agility is really strong. Gear wise, the Mad Tofu cloak with Toadie and Carnivore stuff, it just gives you super high agility. The summons are also pretty strong, so I only have 3 at the moment. There's one more I want to go for, but I can't really drop it. These are really strong, especially for early game. After that, from level 60 and higher, so let's say from level 60 to 100, you can either stay agility or go chance. Honestly, I think either, like, chance gear is pretty nice at level 60, but agility is just so strong. As for 100 to 150, either stay agility or go intelligence. Intelligence gear at level 120 is pretty strong as well, because you get the AP MP from the limbo wand, all that kind of stuff. You can also stay agility, which I will probably go agility all the way. Chance is really nice as well, because obviously from chance you get the prospecting, and like I know from previous Temporis where I played chance Eka Flip, chance is pretty nice as well. You can get like up to 1000 chance at like level 100, 120, something like that. So yeah, that's really what I advise. As for 150 plus, I think any element at that point would work. Obviously, for intelligence, it's easier to become 12 AP, 6 MP. Chance, I think if I recall correctly, I was 12 AP as well. I think for agility and strength, it's a little bit hard. Like, honestly, Ankama did change something about low level gear not too long ago, so it might be even better for chance and agility. I think for strength and agility might be better now. I don't know, I'd have to check the gear, but I'm staying agility pretty much all the way. So next up, I think the last tip for this video, and then I will be continuing my journey in the Temporis. Next video, I might have some more tips for you guys. Like, I haven't really checked out everything because I'm just playing the game a little bit, doing some dungeons, some questing. So like I said, I haven't really checked everything yet. So check this guy. Look how fast he's gonna run. Poof, he's gone. That's insane. So yeah, the last tip that I have is join a guild. Honestly, if you want, you can join this guild. I can't really invite. I don't think I have the rights for that. I think. I don't know. I don't have the rights for invite, but you can always check the guild page and apply. And when you apply, you're probably gonna get accepted anyways. This guild also has an alliance. The alliance has recyclers on the Prisma, so you can recycle your resources for nuggets. But here, if you're like in a guild, there's a lot of people around your level. If you're starting out just now and you're a little bit back behind, there's always gonna be people from your level who want to do some dungeons or some quests, so you can always get help. Like, for what I saw so far, every time that I wanted help for something, like a dungeon, there was someone who wanted to join me. So it's pretty nice to have a guild and even an alliance for this. So that's gonna be my last tip for this video. Also, just enjoy this Temporis. It's only for 8 weeks. It's temporary. Like I said, the main goal for me personally is getting the cosmetics. Some people just find it funny to do something different for a while, but yeah, I think the battle pass over here with the cosmetics is the main part of this Temporis. So that's it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. I will probably make a new video later this week with some new stuff, some new updates, some new tips and tricks. I'm maybe gonna be uploading a let's play type of video where I'm just gonna be playing and talking to you guys and upload that. I think a lot of people are really into that as well when it comes to Temporis. Also want to ask you guys, if you are new to the channel, you come to this channel to check out Temporis videos, subscribe to the channel. I will be uploading a lot of videos, not only from Temporis but also from the regular server. Doing some dungeons, some quest guides, tier list videos, gear review videos, all that kind of stuff. So if you are new, you haven't subscribed yet, just subscribe to the channel. You will not regret it. We are aiming to get 1000 subscribers before the end of the year, so that's gonna be sick. Also, for those of you who have been subscribing for a while and have been checking out my videos for some time, I've actually done something I didn't think I was gonna be doing this soon, but I've already done it. And I'm not gonna tease anything, I'm not gonna tell. Some people might know it, but I've done it. And I will be making a video of that later, but first we have the Temporis, so that's gonna be the main focus. And I might even be making a video about that thing before the Temporis ends. Kind of depends on how quickly my progress is, but yeah, I've done something that's pretty important for me. So yeah, I want to thank you guys again for checking out this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions about the Temporis, about how things work or whatever, just comment below and I will make sure to answer your questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye.